And are we up? I think we're up. Yeah, good. We're up. Okay. How's it going, 22K? Having a good night? So, we are back with Space Engineers. This is Surviving Hell. We've been on this wonderful little ice planet with all the resources on the planet. So last week we left off with everything outside my ship, and we needed to power up the ship, we needed to move stuff around, we needed to get everything up and running, and we also didn't have any storage space. So we got that straightened away. I do walk around the ship real quick and see what I've got. I am having a good day. I got this ship straightened out this week. So we've got our flight area. We've got our medical area here. I got a med pod. And I've got a hibernation pod there. I got my flight control deck right here. Here are our flight controls, all our automation, all that kind of jazz. We got everything we had last week, so we have all this stuff here. All of our refiners and stuff like that. They're all offline at the moment because I'm charging batteries off solar. But I'll turn all the batteries on in a minute. The batteries are charging slowly. We're still like 30% or something like that full. And the port hangar is empty. There's nothing in it. But the starboard hangar, we've got a cryo tube, but we also have all of our vehicles. So we have the Winnebago, and we have our grinder, then our welder, and then our miner. So everything's in storage, tucked away. We're good for takeoff. The only thing I have to do is turn the batteries to auto, and I might have to turn the reactors on, but I don't know for sure. I do have reactors up there. I got them up and running. I got 8 of them, and I have some uranium. It's not necessarily a lot of uranium, but I have some uranium. So, we have bad weather for takeoff. Let me go ahead and turn everything back on. Batteries on auto. Gyros on. And then I want to turn everything else on. The lights can all go. Don't need to see the lights. Poof. That can go invisible. The Izzy's displays, those can be invisible. I don't need to see those. Now the cap stuff. All the AI blocks, these are all offline. That's fine. The air vents, we're going to turn all of them back to on. So everything stays pressurized. Don't know, the doors off. I was seriously conserving power, so that we wouldn't have to worry about burning it. All this should be on. That's good. All the batteries are on. More LCDs. These can come off the terminal. Let's see. I don't need to see those. Gotta turn the thrusters on. The assemblers, they can go online. The industrial refineries, they can be turned back on. All these interior lights, they can get hidden. Let's see all that. The air vents actually should be in a group. Cap, repair vents, save, and then don't do that, but do that and hide those. It's like all the airtight doors can be hidden. I don't even see all them. Okay. Just a lot of stuff that you don't really need to see most of the time. Like all of these thrusters. The wheels. They're gonna come out of the terminal. And then hydrogen tanks can hide. Let's see here. The timer blocks can hide. I know it's crazy how much stuff is in this thing. Vent controllers can be hidden. Most of the automation equipment I have in here is more because I just wanted to kind of future-proof the ship while I was working on it. But honestly, considering I don't even know if we're going to continue this adventure, we'll have to wait and see. Hydrogen tanks, hydrogen jets, hide those. Then I have to do the industrial ones, hide those. Then I see all that stuff. Like all this stuff here, we don't. That's all on the console. We're going to go to that in a minute. All the containers, the solar panels. All my solar panels can get hidden. I don't care which solar panels they are. If they're solar panels, they can just be hidden. I don't need them. Don't need them. I don't care about all the farms. Yeah, all the farms can get hidden. Warfare doors can be hidden. The warfare batteries can be hidden. The yield modules definitely going to be visible. All these spotlights can get hidden. Alright, so that's good. I think everything's turned on that we need to have on. So we're good. So we need to turn our thrusters on, which is 9. Our power is 12 hours without the reactors. That's good. We're at 78% on fuel, but we're good. Why? Are we not taking off? Do we have a landing gear? Oh wait, I take that back. Is this a station? Ah, it is. Garbage. Did we bury the nose in something? Gonna have to tear out some stuff. It's probably buried in something up here in the front. Yeah, see. Looks like it's buried in this. We'll have to just cut this out real quick. Okay. Now. So that's, I hope, good. Okay. I don't know why it's set to being a ship. I think it was having some jitter issues. Oh my goodness. Now I have no clue what's causing it to stay stuck. Okay, those are free. Nothing on this side. That's completely taken down. I think it was something over here. These blocks were in the way or something. I don't know. I really don't care about the materials, to be honest. Okay.
Inventory full.
Don't care.
Inventory full.
Don't care. Trying to hack out the ship. Because I screwed something up somewhere.
Inventory full. Inventory
Don't care, don't care, don't care.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I know. You're having a heart attack.
Full. Inventory full.
Trust me, we don't need. We really don't need all that plate. Let me go downstairs. Oh. One too many floors down. There we go. Oh. How are we turning you on? Yeah? No? Where are you offline? There we go. I think it's because we're kind of loopy on our power. Alright, so. There we go. Come on. Don't tell me that stupid little connector is causing me all this trouble. You know, connectors always drive me nuts. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna kill you. That actually is a very appropriate name for that connector. There we go. Now we're moving. Yay, we're in the air. Now, will this thing actually have enough power? Or enough fuel? I have no clue. The only thing I can hope is that we can get her to orbit. It's got enough power. I mean, we're in 5Gs. This planet is super heavy. It is a super heavy planet. So, keep that in mind. But we'll be okay. I said I have some uranium reactors in case we need it, but... Alright. We don't have enough gyroscopes, though. I have 8 gyroscopes in this thing. And they're all online. It's crazy. Look how slow this thing moves. Alright. The battery's on, right? Yeah, the battery's on auto. Being that we have a ton of solar panels, we have a ton of hydrogen thrusters. So we really haven't used that much hydrogen fuel. I mean, we started at like 74, 75%. So, really not that bad off. The big trick, though, is finding our next destination. What is our next destination on this gas giant? I don't even know. It's been so long. Let's get out of the gravity well. And then we can look at our waypoints and see what markers we have. Because I believe we have some markers. Turn off the dampeners. Let us coast. Okay, so we're far enough up that we're just going to coast for a bit. Now, where are we going to see now? We're coasting at the sun. But it's fine. So what we need now is a place to go. Let's get out of the gravity well again. So for GPSs, we have Hades base, Hella base, and Hella space. We also have Osiris, Satan base, some shuttles. The question is, where are we supposed to be going? Oh, no. We're still not out of atmosphere yet. We're still in the gravity well, technically. So let's look at our inventories real quick. And I think we have data pads. We do have one data pad. Let's see if this helps us any. Nope. No clue. Acorn is crying again. Sorry, I'm an ignorant person. Oops. Well, that's life. So let's see here. Let's pick... Hella space? Show on HUD. Where are you? You are... down there by UN. By the UN cross. Okay. So what else do we have? Come on. There it goes. There we go. Hella base. Hades base. Cyrus base. Okay. So there's Hades. There's Osiris. Well, I think, based on our angle, our best bet, a respirator? Oh, he's pretty far away, thankfully. I have no guns in this thing. Let's not and say we didn't. So if we go to the jump drive, okay. G, jump drive. Okay, so jump drive. On off. Jump. Increase distance. Decrease distance. Now, if I use GPS, can I jump to the GPS? Because you're looking at the Cyrus base. Let's do the Hades base. Hades might be a little easier to get hold of. Definitely need more gyroscopes, that's for sure. Let me see now. Well, once we get docked at the station, we can sort out what we need still. There we go. Now, we know the distance is 500K. So it's 505. Best we can do is 300. Well, apparently we're still in a gravity field. So let's get ourselves up to speed, head towards that base, and then we'll go ahead and jump. Now for tomorrow, I'm still prepping the updates for the scrapyard survival. I went out and did some testing of the mods that I'm adding to make it more interesting. Because before we didn't have, there was no combat, there was nothing. We don't have access to refiners. We can't build refiners. We can't build any of that kind of stuff. So it's not like I can build ammunition or whatever. But what I did do was I added some more factions, and I added in some combat factions. So some non-combat stuff, some new combat stuff to give us more options and more life to our adventure in that one. Get us lined up. How far from this planet do I have to be? Jeez. batteries are running kind of low, but I'm charged. The ship can run, for the most part, on the solar. Because solar panels right now are pulling in quite a bit of power. I mean, pulling in quite a bit of power, so it's just a matter of maintaining that level of power that we need to keep the ship flying. Because like I said, right now we're running on pure solar and the batteries are recharging, so the reactors are offline. The yeah, how far away from this planet do we need to be? 50K or something? It's got a huge gravity well. It's got absolutely a huge gravity well. So we'll see where it goes. But, come on. Oh, don't need those on. I know, we need to get rid of the gravity field. At some point, we'll get out of this gravity well. And since we have a max speed of, 100 meters per second, there are mods to remove that. I've considered removing it. But it's okay. Since we're still not jump capable. Oh, my gravity generators. Where are those at? I do have gravity generators in this thing. They're just not on. There we go. I think I'm going to add in some more, what? Oh, the gravity from the planet versus the gravity from the gravity gens are all wonky. Oh. Jeez. Save the power. Jeez. It's fine. I'm not taking anything on in this thing. It's not a combat craft. But what we need to do is, we really do need to get ourselves some more gyros. Because we just don't have enough. And since we're just going to drift for a while anyway, where we're trying to get out of the gravity well, I might as well just build the gyros. It works. We have time, we have fuel, we have air. It's not really like it's a big deal. I don't think I have anything on this floor I can draw from. No. I don't have a cargo container or anything on this floor. That's a shame. It's not a floor I work on most of the time. Yeah, it's just one of those weird floors that you don't normally use. But you're always going through it. It's that kind of weird thing. Alright. The 4 gyros would take us a while to build. And by the time we're done with all 4 gyros, we should be out of the gravity well of the planet. And 4 more gyros might be enough to give us some good control over the ship. Because that's one of the things that I'm surprised how sluggish it is, even with as many gyros as we have. Makes you wonder how many gyros the Polaris would have had to compensate for its sheer size. I'm about a third as big as the Polaris, maybe a quarter its weight. You know, and as big as I am. And we only took the top, quarter of the ship and then added a couple of flight pylons to it for a smaller craft. It really didn't do that much. But weight-wise, it's crazy how much this thing weighs. And I'm actually surprised, because it is rather impressive. Alright. Be good. It'll take a little bit. But we'll get through it. Alright. Almost done here. Got one more gyro after this. And then we're good to go. Hopefully that'll be enough gyros. That'll give us, 12 gyros? I thought 8 was going to be enough. 8 just makes it move. I was really surprised as to how many gyros we were going to need. I mean, it's just one of those weird things that once you actually do the math or whatever, and you find out exactly how heavy your ship is. Sometimes it startles you as to exactly how much you need, whether it's thrust or it's gyroscopes or whatever. It's really impressive. Alright, here we go, last one. There we go. Alright, good to go. Now let me go ahead and go get recharged. So I get my power back. It's power, air, whatever. There we go. Now we're good. Let's take all of the air vents off again. Okay. So we are 75K and still can't jump. Oh, here we go. Distance, yes, go. Now we can jump. Sweet. Cut this distance down. There we go. Now that brings us within 100K. Now we're not going to be able to. Oh yeah, that's much better. Rearrange my orientation. There we go. I don't think we're gonna get the jump drive ready for that distance, but because it's gonna take like 15-20 minutes to recharge. By the time it's recharged, we're gonna be in the gravity dome, I think. But it's okay. What I do want to check, though, is the air vents on board the main ship, because I don't think they're running. Air vent 4 is powered on, pressurized, yes. The air vent down here is on, but not pressurized. So that's pressurizing. Is there a door open or something? Maybe? Don't see one. You're not pressurized either. Don't know why this area is not pressurizing. What about the cargo bays? You're just disabled. But you're disabled. Okay, so those areas are actually disabled for reasons. These here, depressurizing. Why are they in depressurization mode? I did not mean to have it on. Sheesh. Depressurizing off. Depressurizing off, okay. Maybe it's just not airtight. Maybe I screwed up the airtightness somehow. We'll try mine later. That's something fun. Okay, so I believe I have a camera on this thing. Alright, so there's the... No, can't see nothing. Why did that happen? I don't know why it got out of there and just kind of shot me off in a weird direction. It's kind of weird. Camera, actually. I want to put it on the front of the ship. But to do that, I'm going to need to grab the parts. I'm going to put one on the bow. It's easy enough to do because all I have to do is go down here. The system's not pressurized anyway. Pop out the pressure doors. and pressurized outside. And now the front of the ship. We'll find a nice place for it. And I think I'll change its color. Change it off that snow. Which way was up again? Worst that can happen is I'm upset out. Don't hit yourself in the head. Alright. Go to the back of the ship. Camera. It's upside down. That's what I thought. Yeah, there's nothing we can see there yet. Thankfully, none of these guys are actually going to chase me. There we go. It's going to take forever. That's where having multiple jump drives is useful. Oh, look. Another person to get banned. Let's see. Block. Report. Spam! Alright, goodbye, dude. Never mind. I get spam all the time. That's about all I get. I get like one or two that come in occasionally, and I get mostly spam. This is so boring. My batteries are on charge. And they're not charging. $50K? Why is that even on my screen? I was not coming towards me for a fight. Because I have no guns. That's not good. I think it's actually gonna come after me. I'm in trouble. That's not a good thing. I don't have any guns. I never mounted any. Conveyor junctions. Did I not mount a, cargo pod up here? So I had access to cargo? Apparently I didn't. Well, let's just punch a hole in the hull. Right here. No. Not there. Come on. I'm in the right row. Yeah. It doesn't happen to be. That's all I'm for. Give me a turret. Come on. Because we're going to need something to defend ourselves with. Now, what kind of turrets? What does this thing need? Gatling turret, so Gatling ammo box. Ammo. Gatling ammo box. And I'll just add some more turrets here. Oh. Yes. I need to get the components. Then I can drop a few of these. There we go. And we'll have enough ammo to fend them off. I hope. Because the ammos are coming, but they're not gonna come fast. We'll just have to work our way through it and pray the bloody things can get ammo. Yeah, they got ammo. So, we're okay. I got 3 guns up and running. Still coming at me. Let's kind of mount one. this. Just deal with it. Now we're okay. Hopefully we'll have, this is enough guns to deal with it. Sure. I doubt it. But you know, I guess we're just gonna have to deal. Yeah. Just gonna have to deal with it. There we go. I just don't have time to. What the world? There we go. Alright. So we're okay there. Can we get any more weapons on this thing easily? It's holding 83. It's holding it at distance. Yep. So, looks like we're gonna be okay. Because it's actually leaving us alone now. Alright. 25k to Hades Station. That's where we're gonna stop in. Looks like they didn't want to go anywhere near the planet. There's the Hades outpost, there's the Hades station. So I get the guns up and just found out it's not going to come at me. Really? Oh well. I guess it's better safe than sorry. Change your trajectory just a little. An unknown signal up here? Are you kidding me? That's not even sane to go after. To be honest, it really isn't. Unknown signals in space, unless you've got a fighter or something. It's really not sane or safe. Alright, so let's turn off Hella. Because I don't need Hella. Hella's where I started. I'm not going to Osiris. And I'm not going to that station there. And the frozen base, I can go off. Alright. Switch to mode. No, we're down to 11k. So once we get within 5k, I'll actually turn the thrusters back on. Slow us down to something practical. And then have us, and we can pull into dock and check out the station. Because I don't think we really need that much going on. Why can't I turn my ship? Oh, not enough power. It's fine. That one's 6K away from me. Except it is. Depending on what its armaments are, there's a chance I could actually take it. But I'm not taking the risk because this thing it's big, it's bulky. It's not really designed for combat. I slapped some guns on it because, you know, it's kind of necessary to do so. Not because, it's actually going to be taken into combat. Spread freighters are always fun. They're the old school vanilla stuff. You can turn them off. They're apparently turned on in this one. I didn't. This one I have added a couple of like performance enhancing mods and a couple of convenience mods, but none of the actual faction mods are in this one. So there are no performance mods in this one, or there's no faction mods. Yeah, we're slowing down nicely. Once I get to that bubble, we'll be safe. And that's where I can leave this big monstrosity. Is in the bubble. I just have to get into the bubble. There we go. So we're gonna come down to a stop just inside the bubble. Or just outside the bubble. Just outside the bubble. Alright, so now we're in a safe zone. No build. No combat. I'm okay with that. Is that safe zone smaller than my ship? I think it is. I think my ship's bigger than the base's safe zone. By a lot. Yeah, by a lot. Oh, there is a docking port up here. Let me see if I can find a place to man in. I think I'm upside down. Which way does this planet go? It's this one here. Here we go. There's the station. Can I turn you on? Okay, Hades Station. Hades is a moon rich with silver and platinum. Warning: do not land outside of Hades crater. These regions are heavy windstorms. Watch out for wildlife, pirate activity. Okay. Aha. So there's a contacts station. Interesting. Not available. But still has a contract station. If that counts. If I can't access anything. Well. Well, I can't access this locker though. Anything here of value? No, not really. It's really just a safe place to hide and do a thing. So my ship, as beautiful as she is, so there's the Hades crater base. Excuse me. I guess we can take the big boat down there. And see what we got. I do not have parachutes in this thing. But I can take her down. What I want to do. Oh, it's all hydrogen thrusters. Okay, hold on. Up. All of my hydrogen thrusters. Now, if I change to this group, find the up thrusters, take them on and off, and then do 8. All the up thrusters are now offline. Now, what I want to do is we want to actually line up with their signal. Because if I come in too far forward or too far backward, we're not going to be able to do anything about it. But, levels off. Alright, so disable our chargers. And just take us down. Solar panels are one of those things that it's not really enough. I don't know how insane this crater is going to be, this planet, but if we go down to our little colony outpost and we log in and we check out what they've got, we should be okay. Because I don't know, really. It could be this is no more interesting than the last planet. Because the last planet was like super boring. And I mean super boring. It's got some sprats in the space, but really nothing that interesting. I did more interesting stuff on my uh, oh god, a little too fast. Oh lordy, we're gonna go boom. This is gonna hurt. Oh, this gonna hurt. I just cut my ship in half. Died from respawn collision? Well, thank goodness I have backup. Where's my body? Thank goodness my backup respawn existed. So, I literally shredded everything of value that I built over the last 3 weeks. 4 weeks. Literally everything of value I shredded. That sounds like me. Well, considering the way this game seems to play out, let's have a look. Well, they gave me a junk rover. That's no fun. It's got uranium in the reactor, at least. Sure. Let's have a look. Because like I said, this is no more interesting than, you know, I mean, it's not. It's just, this reminds me of an early space engineer scenario. One of those low effort scenarios that they had back in the day. I swear. I mean, it's a decent base. There's just nothing here. Alright, so it's also a drowned ship. I wonder what that's about. No, access denied. Is this actually a ship?
Fuel low.
I don't have anything on me. Oh well, we'll just pop the door. Pop the door the hard way, and when we get inside, just hammer it back up. And that takes care of that. Now, give me a chair so I can find out what this thing looks like. There we go. Now, what's in the ship? Air vents, doors, armories, atmospheric thrusters. So this is not designed to leave this planet. Hydrogen thrusters. Oh no, it can't leave the planet. Medical stuff. It's got an ore detector. Got some parachutes.
Fuel low.
I know. So yeah, at least it's got it's at least fully functional. Like the first ship they gave us. That was about as useful as a lump of rock. Hell, the lump of rock is actually more useful, I think. See, I think this was supposed to be like the first ship you salvage type thing, and not, you know, that frozen ship. I think that's what it was. What you're supposed to have done. But you know, the rules of the game weren't exactly well defined or clearly explained. And besides, this thing's not even really salvageable anyway, because it's submerged in ice. So you'd never actually get it out. It's a fine little base. And it's got some really good stuff in it. But it would actually be of almost no value as a ship. Just like the other one. It provides zero value as a ship. As a base, it's not too bad. But why give it to you as a base when they already gave you that base? Which could have had everything you needed. I don't know. This scenario, just the way it's played out, the way that it's designed, doesn't make much sense to me. Yeah. I think I'm done with this scenario. I'm done with this scenario. I'm gonna change scenarios, guys. We'll go play in the scrapyard. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. How are you doing tonight? Murder drones? I don't speak. Hold on, let me see if I can translate this real quick. 2 seconds. So I can see what you actually asked. So Spanish, I thought it was. Well, that scenario was really boring. The drones were boring. You gotta understand. I spent the last like 2 or 3 weeks building me a nice carrier ship to go to the other planets. Then I screwed it up when I landed. That was my own stupidity. But the whole scenario was just badly designed. It was a good concept, but their idea of hell is not mine. My idea of hell is being chased by stupid drones constantly. Having to fend off military bases just to get the resources I need or something. But no, they had a very strange idea of what hell was, so I'll switch to a scenario that I do know what it looks like, and I do know how complicated it is. So, this one's a fun one. So, we're going back to our scrapyard survival. This does have some mods on it, and yes, I have been salvaging resources, as you can tell. But I'm trying to get home. I was doing this earlier today, and I kind of got myself in trouble with this silly little hell and all this cargo. So what have I added? So we are in the Split Seas Scrapyard Survival scenario. And in the Scrapyard Survival, we have added a few things. First, I am getting moving here. The things that we've added since the last time we played this was I've added in some bad guys. And when I get back to the bank, when I get back to the house, I'll read the letters that came in to explain the changes to the system. We've added some bad guys. We've added in some more scrap locations. So there's some more neutral scrap. Come on. This hill is too steep for all this weight. It's a huge issue for me. Just don't flip over. Because, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can do it. What in the world? We're getting there the weird way. Yes, I know. We have to go that way. Now let's see if we can get ourselves moving. There we go. Alright. Oh my goodness. Now it's gonna be tough because it's hard to see. But I think this is a smooth path. I'm not sure which way we're coming into the base from, so I can't tell where I am. So we've got some more neutral stations. We have some enemies, and we have some potential allies. Somehow I have a feeling could end really badly. Put my lights on. My base is over there. It's only 6K away. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! What the? What the hell? Right. What did I have? Where did that hole come from? Was that me? There's no way. No, I had to fall into that. There's no way I created that hole. Okay, this weather. Hold on. I'm gonna reset that because I don't know what happened. My controls did something weird, and all of a sudden, pff, I blew up. Continue. I'll reset it. Anyway, so we've got some new friends, new enemies. So that'd be fun. We do have stations now on the planet that may or may not want to kill us. And there is the chance for more crashed craft. So both small and large frame craft we can find crashed. Again, some of them might be friendly. Some of them might want to shoot at us. I don't know. Because I have no clue what's in these wrecks. I just know they exist. And while normally the weather isn't an issue, I did have a crash earlier today. And my save messages has been acting wonky. Phantom the Drake, how's it going? Just drop a sub. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I'll probably yell at me at some point saying that you actually subbed, but thank you for dropping in. It is immensely fun to know that people actually watch these videos, especially the live ones. It's so rare. It's so rare to see people over on YouTube sign in. So I'm happy you're here. I hope you could stay for a little longer than a minute, but you know. But once I get back to town, I'll actually read off the mail that came in explaining the changes to the scenario. Unfortunately, if I get into that crap weather again, I am going to clear it out. I'll use the command to clear the weather because this is, it's been a little laggy with the really heavy snow. So, it's been rough on me today. I was trying to do some setup work. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get this working. See? I am going to do this. I don't normally use the commands, but in this case, I'm just going to remove it because the weather causes some strange effects right now on my computer. So we're better off just when it's really nasty weather. I think what's happened is that there is, when it crashed, well, I know what happened. When it crashed, it corrupted part of my save file. I know that. So I had to restart my save file from an earlier save, which was kind of annoying. But it wasn't too bad. And one of the things that was added to the scenario when I did the update was cave systems. Now, cave systems normally would not be an issue if you can see where they are. And that might be what I hit, is it might have lag crashed when the cave spawned. So when it came back a fraction of a second later, between the snowstorm and the cave spawning, it basically spawned me in the cave. Because that hole was very, very uniform. It was bigger than my truck. And it was just kind of oddly shaped. Yes, please, come on. Yes, over the cliff. And please tell me this is a cliff that we can actually climb. And not the one on the back side of the base that I can't actually climb. Jeez. No. Come on. Come on. Get us moving. Come on. Oh, I think my wheels might need a little more power. Let's give them a little more go juice. See if they can get us moving. I don't normally put the power higher than like 50 or 60, but gonna have to, between the weight that we have, because we are overloaded, and the fact that we're trying to go uphill in the snow is not helpful. There we go. Let's stop the bus. Let's take the bus this way. Take the bus a little farther down the hill. There we go. Now we're moving. Okay, this is a flatter section. Now maybe we can get across the hill. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Because I don't know what happened or where we were when it just decided to pop a hole and flip us. See, that's a cave right there. That little brown spot. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Freeze. Slow us down. Because I'm seeing cave. And that means there could be more cave that's just spawning somewhere. Now, our problem, keep this in mind, because we're in a salvage scenario, right now, I do not have... What the hell? What was that? Did anyone see what happened? What happened? I have no clue. All of a sudden, it just started flipping on me. And the bus goes boom twice. All right, hold on. No. Because that was just... All of a sudden, it's like the ground just fell out from underneath me. It's so strange. It is super strange because, like, the ground just all of a sudden, like, it wasn't there. So strange. I don't know. I just have to keep my speed down. I'll have to watch my speed more because that could be what was causing it to clank out and do that. Though I've run on this save for, what is this? 30 saves. Starting this one. And it's like, 10 weeks? 8 weeks? And I've never had a problem until my system crashed this morning. And now all of a sudden the train's all wonky. It's acting really stupid. I mean, honestly, it might just be there's... One of the things that I added was cave systems. Underground caves. They don't really add anything that is, like, in the way. And I might have to take those back out. Because if you cause damage to a brick in Space Engineers, it'll fall out. Well, if there's caves underneath you, there's holes underneath you, then it can cause your ground vehicles to go wonky. So if it happens again, I'll actually remove... Oh my goodness. Why is my thing not showing the right screen? Sorry about that, guys. I looked over and it was on the wrong screen again. Alright, so sorry about that. So you missed my epic fail. I'm sorry. I thought we had it all on camera. Alright. So, as I was saying, I think what happened was, because I know there's a cave in that valley, I think what happened was there was a part of the cave that wasn't rendering properly. But the It is so sad. I don't think it was rendering properly, so it wasn't displaying it on the screen, but it was actually colliding correctly. I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem we had just now. Over here. Come on, I can't see where I'm going. It's okay. So I think that's the issue we actually have. It's not rendering correctly, so I couldn't see where it was. And then when it finally caught up on the rendering, the vehicle hit the pitfall and poof. So that might have happened both times. Is that we have a processing problem. Which, if that's the case, I can fix that by removing caves. So if it crashes again, if my vehicle crashes again, I will definitely remove caves before we continue today. But I will probably remove them anyway, because they weren't very interesting or very impressive. I mean, it's a nice big hole in the ground, don't get me wrong. That part was cool. I did see a cool hole earlier, did I? We're going to pulse the brakes to slow us down. Because this downhill probably wasn't helping either. We have a lot of weight. We're going downhill, and there's probably some caves or something, a divot in the ground that didn't render correctly. And when I was braking to slow us down, it braked right into a divot. Or something stupid like that I couldn't see. It caused us to clang out and flip. However, positive note, I've got my timers, my autosave timer set to 5 minutes, so nothing is too far behind me. So I added the ore detector to this thing so we can see where ores are, because we're going to need ammunition. And a bullhead. That's a ship. We're fine. I can't take those yet. But, so I added an ore detector to see what we have. And I picked up some magnesium earlier. But I realized that I don't have a proper refiner right now. And I don't have a proper assembler. And with our build restrictions, we can't use the survival constructors to build things like ammunition. So I need to find, or whatever, an actual assembler Even a basic assembler, I think, will give me ammo. I'd rather a standard assembler. I don't need an industrial one. An industrial would be amazing. But even a standard assembler, either basic or standard assembler, will solve most of our issues. Let me get down to my ice sheet here. We're almost home. Almost home. And then we'll be good to go. Once I get down to the ice. Oh. We're getting a little fast here. And this ice got some divots in it that'll, I know, will total my ride. If I'm not careful. Alright. There we go. That hanger don't matter. That hanger is just a thing. That's hanging out. It's a old salvage project that I just haven't done much with. There's nothing really in it. It's just a bunch of steel. Just like, I think there's another one over there somewhere. There's some more, buildings that I've taken all the actual useful bits out of and left us behind. So really the big things that we're missing is motors and computers. Those seem to be the big ones. If we can find an assembler somewhere and we can find a refiner, then all the ore you see would actually become useful. But the ore detector, for the most part, is not very useful right now. So I'll just shut that off, save the power. And this is home sweet home. There's a few new additions that I found. What I've been out looking for today is before the second half of our adventure begins. I've been out looking for a drill. I've been out looking for a refiner. And I've been out looking for an assembler. And with those three things, we'll be able to actually do some significant work. So, with this, though, what we're going to do is slow ourselves down. Slow ourselves down. Take us a turn. And we're going to stop over here. We're going to stop over here by the flat platform. I'll unload the stuff onto the flat platform. And go from there. So, what have we done? From the beginning, we've been collecting buildings and bits. So, we have this platform here where I can service vehicles. That's my mailbox. I'll get to that in a minute. This is my wind farm over here. This is a little house that I've been playing with. I haven't really done much with it. I'm thinking about turning that actually into a home. I got some solar panels over here. Obviously no power right now because the sun's not out. And then we have our junkyard. This is all the little bits and bobs that we have, that we've collected. Lots of cool scrap, lots of good scrap running around. This one here actually does my hydrogen refining. At one point this was full of ice. It still is. So this refines all the hydrogen I have. I don't have any big tanks, but I actually do now. Where is it? Found this one earlier today. Not that one. This one. Here it is. And it's a big old hydrogen tank for a small frame. So this is going to be fun. I just have to get it hooked up. It has no wheels, so I'm just with that. This is my starter rover. And I think my... Yeah, there's my forklift. My forklift's inside. It's a battery. Big battery that I just got. Let me get that mounted somewhere. Don't know when to put it, though. I have to decide where I'm going to put the big battery. Might just stick it up on the roof or something. I don't know. Like right there. Right next to that big block might be a good place just to stick the big battery. However, we have some stuff here of value. So first, we're going to use the forklift. This thing is probably my favorite toy that I've put together on this particular trip. Why? This particular thing has been amazing. And it's just a little forklift design. I mean, you see these things all over construction sites. But this particular one has just been amazing. I need to install Park on it, though. I think I have a programming block now. So I can actually do that. Right now it's using vanilla controls because I don't have a place to put Park. Now on the bus I have Park for the crane, but not on the handler, on the little forklift or telehandler. Oh, is the thing... bring it back. Stop. Silly me, forgot to turn the mag plate on. Duh. This thing's gonna be super heavy, so I don't rightly know if the forklift can comfortably handle it. We're gonna have to kind of wait and see until we get this thing fine. Auto lock off, switch lock off. Block on, velocity +5. Reverse, please. Okay. Now, let's see if the forklift can do its job. Sit easy. There we go. Easy peasy. Bring it down. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Come on. Beautiful, beautiful. Snap. And you put it up. That helicopter's in the way. Alright, that's good, that's good. Alright, let's slide it backwards. And I hope it doesn't collapse on me. If that helicopter takes damage, I'm not too worried. this thing takes damage, kind of worried. Because this is the first of these large frame tanks that I found. Now, granted, because I've added in large ships, there is a chance I'll find more of them. Jesus. That's okay. Get this out of the way. There we go. That's letting the load a little. So this is it is a full small container, by the way. Very full small container. This is an oxygen tank. I haven't seen one of these yet. And I think it's an air vent. Yeah, it's air vent. Now, where to put this? I need to decide where I'm going to put this before I start maneuvering it around. Right there, I think. So let's move my cargo out of the way. I need space to move in here. Please, thank you. And over there. And you go over there. Thank you. And you go over there. Come on, battery. Get you out of the way. What do you do? Don't drop. I know, right? He is an oxygen explosive, rather terrifying way. In this game, both are. An oxygen tank or a hydrogen tank in this game will ruin your day. I'll just go that way. Both of them will ruin your day in this game. I will have a large hole in my house if I drop that tank. And the worst part is that small container that's next to it is full. Look at this. All that stuff. This oxygen tank is full. So we have a bit of a tricky move on our hands. But time to engineer everything. Well, that's where the forklift comes in. The forklift uses what are they? They're the small blast door blocks to give it some serious downforce weight. And by using those blast door blocks downforce weight, it can move some pretty heavy items. Come on, baby. Oh, I gotta get her. Oh. There we go. It's wobbling too much. Sit. Easy. No, screw the forklift. Well, actually, if I used my big crane up there, it can handle it nicely. I mean, really easily. I don't have a base, large crane on the base, but it's one of the things that I need to do on this base, especially if I find a large frame ship. Easy. There we go. Transport explosive, no kidding. Alright. Let's take it out just a little bit. This is why I like using Park, because it doesn't have as many issues. I attached myself. Alright, so now we're on the ground. We are attached, but we're on the ground. That's fine. I can work with that. And then it looks like it's got some metal plates in the top. Yeah, it does. Let's get rid of these. That'll make our lives easier. If I say I'm gonna blow up when I act, yeah. I've lost my life in Space Engineers way more than I can count to doing silly stuff. Way more than I can. Alright, so that gives us into here. Now, I need to make sure that those windows are going to be in the way. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, they're on this side of the frame. I don't care about... Okay. So those were going to be in the way. Now we're okay. So, if we take and then unlock that. To be dead honest with you, if you're streamers I've seen that have anything... Oh, thanks! Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. When it comes to the people that I run into over on YouTube, they either love the content or they can't stand the content, which is, I guess, kind of normal. Or the games I play, one or the other. And I also stream over on Twitch, but I don't even normally get people watching me over there, which is a shame, because I used to actually have some decent coverage over there. But thank you. This also happens to be a game that I enjoy really much. I enjoy and I know really well. And when you have a game that you enjoy, and you have a game that you know, it's one of those things that it helps. It helps, everybody say, like, oh, you actually know what you're talking about. It's like, well, yeah, because you know the game. I actually, put me down. I actually don't use Twitch seriously, as much as I used to. I broadcast on it, yes. But I don't really expect much out of Twitch. Because Twitch has just been, I guess toxic is the best thing for me to, no, way to say it. It's just become a very toxic environment all the way around. Alright, up there. There we go. Now let's turn our block on. Is that going to get us off the ground? No, it's not. Alright. We'll go about this the other way. So what we want to do here is pick it up. This is where having a really versatile forklift has its advantages. Minecraft? Yeah, I have played Minecraft. I own Minecraft. I own 2 different versions of Minecraft. But you know what? I have never been able to get into Minecraft. I have played a lot of survival games. I've played a lot of uh, open world crafting games like this one or Minecraft or whatever. But for whatever reason, I've never been able to get into Minecraft. I think it looks all like a lot of fun. But for whatever reason, well, turn me around. Whoop! Don't! Oh, don't! Don't! Well, positive note. It didn't blow up. Okay, we're good. We're good there. We're good there. You're okay there. This is why I really need to get Park up and running on this, on the handler. Crap. We're good. It's safe. It's protected. It's not dead. Nothing blew up. Oh. Okay, so let's get the telehandler up and running here and get her straightened up. Yeah. Let's, yes. Come on. Come on. You have good gyros. Alright. There we go. Okay. So, bad idea to take this thing from the end. Considering it's the only oxygen tank I've gotten, and this thing is full, or was full. I think the oxygen's gone now. But that's easy to fix because I have a lot of ice. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it for that. That's going to do. To crash the game blowing up. You know what? I've done that. I've actually done that intentionally. Speaking of which, I never checked our mail. So we have a little mail here. Recent changes in scrapyard. This is what I was referring to earlier. So, dear resident of the scrapyard, for those that live in this system, it has come to our attention that there have been some changes, and you need to be aware of. First, the LECC, that's the Lunar Engineering Corporation, has established a base in the area to support the miners and salvagers. It was per the request for equipment support from multiple residents. I actually requested help. Some of you may have received your equipment. Some of you may receive your equipment soon. I have ordered a small cargo ship. We'll see if it arrives ever. However, 2 days ago, they noticed that the virus-infected fleet has been seen in the outer rim of the system. We've actually seen them flying around a little bit. It is advised that all residents seek methods of protection, which we're trying to. The ships the virus have taken can be quite strong, so keep your distance unless you have no choice but to engage. We look forward to your progress. Oh, that's going to be fun. Let's see what you have. Did that on purpose once. Yeah. Yeah, I did that. I did to a server. We lined up. This is years ago in Space Engineers when they first made hydrogen tanks and oxygen tanks explosive, and we packed a large number of these small hydrogen tanks with a warhead and then threw it at the ground. We had a bunch of warheads and a bunch of hydrogen tanks, threw it at the ground, and we crashed a server. I think that was the last time I played on a server. It was great fun. Oh, LACC. So according to LACC, my loan was approved. Remember I said I ordered a ship? Well, apparently they did it. Yeah. Here at Lunar Engineering and Construction Corporation, LACC, Ship and we strive for the best possible mining experience for all of our customers. The banking and sales department have identified you are an ideal candidate for our new ship owner program. I am proud to announce that your purchase transport craft has been dispatched to your location. It should arrive soon. But before it does, please review the terms of the financing. Loan is 1 million credits. Term, 180 days. That doesn't sound good. Repayment methods, credits, minerals, or ore. Materials or ore. Okay, maybe. If these terms are unsatisfactory, please return the craft within 7 days for a full refund. We look forward to doing business with you in the future. Sales manager team. Well, my ship isn't here yet. I haven't delivered it, so maybe we'll get it tomorrow. Make a massive starship with 4,000 weapons. That's possible. Well, that's the thing. With this particular build, I can make guns. So, I can make turrets. I can make the individual guns and weapons. The problem I have is I don't have an assembler. And that's what I wanted to buy from that. I wanted to buy a small cargo ship with at least a basic assembler, preferably a standard assembler, and a basic refiner. I don't know how big this ship's going to be. I won't know until it shows up. Once it arrives, we'll actually have an idea on its size and scale. But we're getting it soon. And I am looking forward to that. Because once we have a decent sized ship, we'll be able to deal with this. Okay, so we're going to, so I can replace these. I'm going to make this really wide. Now, what we can do here is get our forklift there we go in a better position. You know what? I'm going to repair those panels first. I want to get this level ground for the forklift. Not necessarily for the tank. I can work with that. But definitely want it leveled for the forklift. Because that's a huge problem that we have is the forklift bobbing around. Let's make it bob less. and that'd be better. Anyways, please don't blow an entire planet up. No, the oxygen generator isn't that explosive, thankfully. If this was a large hydrogen tank, maybe. That might be an actual problem. But, okay. No, 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 no. Bloody bugger! That's why I need park. So it doesn't do that. I know you were joking. But the fact that I just did it twice. That's it. Find me a blade programmable block. Woo! There's my forklift. Please tell me those tanks survived. Alright. On that note, I'm gonna reset this. No. I'm gonna reset it. Don't mind me. For anyone not playing on a server, I have this particular advantage. Alright, we'll load from here. And then we're just not going to play with the thing until I put park on that. Because it's too heavy for the little handler to handle. I will get the rest of the ship unloaded. And then I can use the big forklift, the big crane, to move it around. Because the crane can move it very easily without a problem. It's got enough torque and lift. So, it's okay. We'll live with it. We'll survive. We'll use the big crane. And then I think I picked up a programmable block the other day, or today, one of that I can use for the tally. And I'll actually set up park tomorrow before I stream tomorrow night. Mainly because park takes a bit to set up. Sure. I gotta get this thing back up and running anyway. I don't normally do resets like this, but considering I've been having some glitchy issues today since I crashed, I don't mind. I don't mind doing a reset once in a while. Once I know it's stable again, because I think it's just there might be too much going on the on the planet. So what I might have to do is I might actually have to go through and clean up a lot of debris. There might be a lot of like small fragments of buildings or whatever that I didn't clean up when I was salvaging. You know, that kind of stuff. things that are left behind. That could be the problem. So, that could be adding to our issues. So I will definitely look into that tomorrow. So here we are after the first breakup. Instead of doing that, we're going to do this. Let's move the trailer out of the way. I love this trailer. It's huge. I can actually move buildings on this thing, believe it or not. That's the crazy part. I can actually move some buildings on this thing. It's nuts. However, in order to make our lives easier, let's get the forklift out of the way. Because we know this thing just does not have the weight to deal with that tank safely. And I'll actually go plug it in. Because it's got a power plug over here. Oops. So we'll plug the forklift in. It does fine with these small frames, these light small frames. It's just that that large frame with all that weight in it is just too much for the little baby. It's fine. Got to charge up on the wind generators. We'll be good to go. I regret seeing that my friends were up to. What do you mean it's not a trailer? How is that not a trailer? Just because my trailer happens to have its own engine to drive around doesn't mean it's not a trailer. It is first and foremost a trailer. It just happens to have an engine. Alright, so let's move this out of the way. I think this scrap that I'm dropping off right now used to be a mining craft before it took a tumble down a hill. I didn't cause it to do that. I found it that way. But I think it was a mining craft at one point in its life. What? My trailer? Oh. The trailer's not a building. It has a building on it, yes. That it does have. It does have a building on it right now, or at least part of one. It does. It just has a building on it. It's fine. It can lift a building too. I've used it to bring a couple large frames home. This one right here, this little house in the end, that came in on the trailer. Yeah, it is the size of a building foundation. This little square cutout is actually where the trailer goes, believe it or not. That is its home. Sure you didn't this whole have anything to do with the tumbling mining down the hill. No, actually I didn't. I found it that way. Believe it or not. I know, you don't believe me, but it's true. Nobody ever believes me when I say I found something that way. But no, it's true. That's the way I found it. I wish I could say I found it in a better condition. But not that one. Camera. That works for me. Then extend. Yeah, I know. I'm good at breaking stuff. I do have a DAW, and yes, it does alter my voice a little bit. But it's to clear up the background noise that I have in my unit. So, unfortunately, it does sound a little choppy sometimes. And there's not much I can do about it. No, don't you flip over. Flip me back up. Flip me over. I knew you were going to do that. Why didn't I put the damn parking brake down? Hold on. Reverse, please. Lift the ship up. Lift her up. Lift her up. Bring her back up. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oh, don't mind me. I cannot deal with the weather right now. I love the weather in this game. Don't get me wrong. But I've got... Okay, there we go. How about we put the parking brake down? Jeez. Don't mind me. I'm just killing me. Okay. So, now I put the parking brake on. Now that the parking brake's down, oh, don't do that. Now that the parking brake's on, I can actually balance this thing. Okay. Now, clear the parking brake. Retract the backup piston. Thank you. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to take this front corner and we're just going to take this whole wall out. Just going to take the whole wall out. This would be the easiest way to get it in here without destroying the world. The same way when I have to find custom Nova StarShip that's literally too big. Yeah, that's always fun. Okay. So, that should be big enough. Alright. Now, let's move ourselves forward. Stop Okay. Actually, I think I want to move the small rover out of the way. I think this was just going to be in the way. Because I think I want to get this thing a little more squared along that crane. There. I think that's where I want to be. That'll make us a little easier to deal with. Oops, up a little. It's so large, I'm shocked at the sight of it. Yeah, this game you can get really crazy with scale. And when I mean crazy, there is some crazy scale stuff sometimes that you can get into. It's kind of fun. I don't really want to use that. Might have to. Alright, we're going to use the part that I hate using. I hate using this. Because it gets kind of wonky. Come on. Come on. Come on. The rotor isn't exactly strong, so it sometimes has issues. But you know what I can do? Make my life easier? First, put down the parking brake. Parking brake on. Second, if we take that roof out, that'll make life easier. This is where I kind of really want a large frame forklift, or there we go. Now we have a little more room to play with, and we are actually locked in place, so now. I can't see. Pull it back. Take it up just a little. Now, forward. Not that one. Forward. No, it's not high enough. Give me just a second and I'll get your message. Can't see where it's going. Really? Okay, actually I think I can get it in there. If we go to the hand, turn it to the right. There we go. Listen, if you want to land a starship, don't make Pal Nova, aka Pal Star. Yeah, no, I have blown up many. You should see me earlier today, before you actually came down to watch. I was on my surviving health campaign, and my surviving hell campaign I terminated because, well, it wasn't that it was hard to survive. It's because of the it was just boring. I'll be honest, it was just boring. Dealing with this is fun. It's a challenge. And it's kind of got its own quirks, right? But that campaign was just like weirdly boring. Okay. So on that note, release us. I need to go forward like 6 inches. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, you need to go that way. Just go inches. And bring it up just a hair. Thank you. And now the truck, believe it or not, needs to just drive forward. Uh-oh. Okay. I need to go up. Just a hair. Now the truck needs to go forward. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah. Come on. Up. Up. Okay. All right. Not that one, that one. Up. Now. Forward. What's it catching on? What's it catching on? I don't know. Random question. Is it just me, or is anyone with any type of dragon character personality oddly chaotic? Yes, I don't know. Dragons do tend to be a little chaotic and a little destructive, and, well, frankly, we're a little off our rocker some days. But, yeah, no. You're probably not too far off from suspecting that. Okay. Now, this is where it gets a little challenging, because I'm going to do something that I don't really recommend anyone do in real life, but it's something I'm going to do here. And like I said, I don't recommend you actually do this in this game, because the clank outs on this could be, let's just say catastrophic. And when I mean catastrophic, I mean that whole thing could blow up. in my face. And I would not be surprised. And I am dead serious. Come on. And survey says now we get the weird part. Ah! And I think did it work? I think it actually worked first try. No way. Oh my gosh, it worked first try. I am so surprised. I have to put the side of my building back on. Look at that. Look at that. Even the oxygen tank didn't take much damage. I mean, even the oxygen tank didn't lose anything, capacity-wise. That's crazy, considering I damn near blew the thing up. Twice. Get a bunch of steel and fix this. I gotta fix all this plate. Otherwise, I'm gonna have other issues. You know, if it was like one or not, literally, all my friends say I'm chaotic neutral. Well, I am an amethyst dragon, and we are by nature somewhere between true neutral and chaotic neutral. Somewhere in that range. By nature. So, yeah, no, I'm not surprised that I'm a little off my rocker. Because I literally am by nature a little off my rocker. Talk about how many times in these games I have blown up so many things. It's not even funny how many things I've blown up. Okay, so the truck is now in good shape. I'm gonna need the crane for the building. Well, not really the building. I don't care about the building. So, on the flatbed, I have that big building chunk. And I was just being too lazy to chop it up in the field. The problem is that it's not that I was lazy. I'll be honest. It is all of these heavy armored blocks. And I have every single container on my ship full of these metal grids. Grids, 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 grids. I have grids over there. I have tons of grids here. I have grids in this little container. In fact, I repaired this container just so I could put more grids in it. Fun fact, most of it is. That's true too. So I have all kinds of like stupid numbers of grids. The problem is, the sad thing is, if I ever find or when my ship comes in, depending on what it actually looks like, or if I find some in the field, the large thrusters use so many grids. So if they're not complete when they come in, I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to get a lot of grids from. So instead of having to deal with that, when I found this building, and it was a big building, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to take all the grids. And that's exactly what I did. I took all the grids. It was a very long morning. It took me, I think, 3 hours to actually get all the grids out of the building. It was a little epic. And I was dropping like steel plates all over the place. It was bad. No! I'm dropping stuff. Don't mind me. I need to go unload. And I haven't emptied the truck, so I don't have space in the truck just to dump it. Ironically, that was the same point I was originally made for the Battle Nova. Yeah. Where's those? There we go. Now, I need is to get through to that block right there. If I can get to that center block, I can detach the upper portion from it, and then I can work with the ladder. Because all this stuff is just going to end up in the junkyard. It really is. I'm just going to put it in the junkyard, and we'll deal with it later. But for right now, it's all in the way. And with it being in the way, I gotta get rid of it. Now, in this case, I can't detach it because I don't own it. Oh my gosh. It's fine. There we go. You know what? Let's go the other way with this one. Rather than doing detach, let's actually harvest it. I'd feel safer than having another block clanking around. Again, because I am so much of it. I actually just made the Battle Nova. Yeah, I've done all kinds of crazy stuff, especially in Space Engineers. Oh my goodness. Now, the other one that I really enjoyed playing, though I enjoyed playing it more with friends than by myself, was Empyrean. Kind of like Space Engineers in a lot of aspects, but in quite a few aspects, way better. There we go. Alright, now we have our wind turbine. It is free. So if we switch over to the... pick it up. This is what the crane was actually intended to pick up. Smallish blocks like this. Not huge buildings. The size of it. Tried to land. Yeah, basically that's what it was, what I had earlier. I built a rather pretty large frame ship, and when I brought it into land, I basically totaled it. I broke it completely in half. Partly because I was just being a goof, and partly because it was just badly designed, and I need a place to put this thing. Where am I putting this? Where am I put this wind turbine? I really don't have space over here. I need the forklift. Get these small wrecks out of the way. Because they are now in the way. Alright, so what am I doing here? The carbine. Yeah, let's move him out of the way. Oops, helps to turn the bloody thing on. Come on. Are you too heavy? It might be too heavy for me to lift. That kind of stinks. Alright. I need a much larger load lifter. It's pretty bad. It's the length way, by the way. The other orbit didn't need 4 million metric tons of thrust to put in orbit. Yeah, I've been there. When you're dealing with something that's like 5 yeah, something that's like 5 gigagrams or more. It's terrible. And then you don't have enough thrust, and you blow up in orbit. Yeah, I've seen some really cool large designs. A lot of servers won't let you have anything that large, though. I mean, your own home stuff, you can't like this. But a lot of servers won't let you have it. Because they limit the block count. Or whatever. Well, yeah, I mean, when you add in the, being able to drop, like, missiles or whatever. I've seen people do that, too. Where they sit there and, make munitions in orbit, like, guided missiles. And then drop them on people's heads. I've seen that before. And I find that funny. Okay. So the only thing left is that one harvester that I can't move with the forklift. It's fine. I can work around it. I work around the forklift. It's not a big deal. I've done it before. I can do it again. Alright, now let's grab Whee! I need to be on the road. Oopsie. Yeah, this will work. Now, where's the bus? There's the school bus. I love my school bus. And yes, the school bus is actually over on the Steam store, over on the Steam workshop. I made sure to put her out there so other people can actually play with that. Because I liked it so much. I thought others might want it too. Okay. Someone heard a dragon say, oopsie, blew a planet. Yeah, I did kind of blow up a planet last time. I've blown up planets several times. Don't you dare get out of my way. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-huh. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright. Now let's put the... Oops. Let me put the landing gear down. There we go. Now, the biggest problem we have at the moment is I need to add in the merge blocks. So, we're going to need to bring this thing down so I can add the merge block onto it. And then okay, do that way. This one goes this way. There we go. Okay, you're built. Now can I reach that one from here? No, it's fine. I've got scaffolding. I can make a bridge. And then we're in orbit. How's it going, Beanin? What you up to? That's good looking. Hallie, which one? The little one? It's the one over here? I also happen to have, for the helicopters, I have this little choke style. Got two of these. And I think I have, oh yeah, here it is. And this one's a heavy load lifter, though. He didn't survive very well. So I have three actually different helicopters right now. On ground. Totally not me. No, I didn't do it. It was not me. I didn't do it. I didn't blow up the planet. You cannot prove that little old dragon me did anything of the kind to any planets in the galaxy. Nope, 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 nope. Didn't happen, wasn't me. An artificial moon. Hey, it's an artificial moon. It doesn't count. Deploy. Now, I'm going to need to do what with this thing? I'm going to need to use that to straighten it out some. And go left. And a little more left. And forward. Turn it right. Turn it left. forward, use this, and turn it down. You know what? It worked. That totally worked. That's 2 merge blocks I've done. Like, first try. No problems. Because I did the same thing with the oxygen tank earlier today. Alright. So, we just have to put on those merge blocks and we're good to go here. That was amazing. Should have put the bombardment on keypad number 1. Nah, should have just made it an auto thing. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, so now I got another wind turbine. What's last? I've also crashed the server because the bug caused me to crash the second. Well, that sounds like fun. Yeah, no, I've definitely had fun crashing servers in these games. Why is that off? Wait a minute. This one right here. Why is it red? Oh, maybe it's out of power. I think does the bus need juice? It might. What's the battery is at? Oh, 9 hours. We're fine. I don't know. I need to plug it in anyway. I definitely need to plug the bus in for a while. Of course. Oh well. That's just a backup anyway. However, I do want to fold this in before I hinge locks off, toggle block on. Let's put this away. Yeah, oops, I blew something else up. Big surprise today. The way I'm going today? I'm not surprised. Okay. So, we're going to back this thing in. And there we go. I have a backup camera on this thing. I think I'm crooked. Will it fit? Ah! Well. Okay. Now we're charging. Now we're cooking with gas. So what we want to do now is unload this thing. I have a large cargo container on the base. And what we're going to do is we're just going to load everything in it. Connector. Wait, just show my ship here. Sweet. Oh, only thing that's not in there is like all the weapons and stuff. You can go there. Yeah, no, I think we're okay. That works for me. Now I just need to transfer the rest of the stuff from the other containers into the big container. Because, unfortunately, the other containers are not attached. They're not attached, so I can't actually do much with them. But in the case of these containers, we're good to go. Those are empty. I just have to get them out of the way. But in the case of this one, well, I have to do this one manually. It's a large grid, small cargo. And I take it with me because it carries so much more space. I actually started carrying it because I didn't have all these medium cargoes in here. In fact, I didn't have any medium cargoes. The only thing I had was a couple of small cargoes for the large frame. And that's it. That's all I had. So I took one with me as a method of just doing everything I needed. It was bad. Totally terrible. Fine, go here. Yeah. This thing's got space. Don't tell me it doesn't have space. I have 3,000 metal grids from that one building. Man, that's crazy. Alright. What do I need? I have a backup gun. I have some ammo. I do not need 3 guns. I do not need the NATO ammo. Do not need the NATO ammo. Question for you. If you're given the opportunity to use Valnova to fight a fleet of 50 people in medium-large ships, would you? Probably. Sounds like fun. I was watching a few streamers a while back, and they built some absolutely epic scale ships. And they were like, we're going against like 900 people. Just this one ship. 900 people. I forgot. There's one down here. Yes. Bye. I forgot about that thing. Now, I need to unlock this one. There we go. And I need to unlock this one. There's that. And anything else over here? No, just dinged up bus. Because I just need to fix the bus over here and we'll be good to go. Poor bus got dinged up pretty bad. There we go. Now we're doing okay. Just gotta fix this section real quick. Alright. Now, I think we're good. Let me just grab these items and just throw them back into the warehouse because I don't need them out here right now. Don't need them in the house. As I've seen some crazy ones, and there are some ways to bolster the servers so they can handle things like that too. There's some creative ways that they've been able to make the servers handle those oversized ships with, that push the boundaries of the engine. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody out there has a server capable of dealing with your ship. Wouldn't surprise me. Does this have anything in it? Oh, I even hacked it. I don't even know what's in it. If anything. Nah, nothing's in it. And the connector looks like it's empty too. Yeah, connector's empty. Well, I mean, with a little bit of effort, this is all fully salvageable, and that's more thrusters than I've had for small frame, like, ever. Literally ever. We've all done that. What's going to have included person? Huh. That's interesting. Alright, so what do we have left to deal with? The flatbed has a helicopter and that building. Oh, the drone. Forgot about the drone I salvaged. Where is the forklift? Where was the forklift? Anyone remember where I put the forklift? Oh, there it is. Because the forklift should be able to handle the helicopter and the drone. I don't need to handle it for very long. I just need to be able to get it off the flatbed. So, with any luck, we should get this off. This hammer like, yeah, no, like I said, I've seen some really epic builds in Space Engineers. See some just as epic ones over in Empyrean too. Okay. Wait. It is off, right? Or is it out of... Please tell me it's not out of power. Are you out of power? I think it's out of power. That might be a problem. I don't know if I can shut the... Well, now we have a different problem. Please. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to do this all manually. That's not gonna be fun. You know what? I don't care. Let me out. Alright, I need a battery. That's it. I need a battery. I'm not going to do this and trying to figure out which ones work and which ones don't. Now, if I can get this to pick up and behave itself. Come on. Come on. Thank you. I have these little batteries for just that reason. Now all pads are off, which means all I have to do is pick. They're off, right? Is it not heavy enough? There it goes. Okay, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. So all I want to do is get it off the flatbed. There goes my telly again. Well, it's fine, whatever. I need to rebuild the thing anyway. So, okay. The telly's done, bought it. It's now part of the scrap pile. I'm going to build a bigger one. And what I'll do is instead of it having only one arm, it's going to have two. Kind of like my big forklift does. Where it has the two piston arms. I'll reuse the frame, but well, come on. Let's go. Come on. Move, 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 move. It's fine. Now, the little fighter. Don't know about that. I think I'm going to need this for that. Well, considering the telehandler are all dead, we're going to need this. Would you rather... would you rather fight... Oh, I'd rather be on it. If I'm going to watch the world blow up, let's watch it from first person. Let's be realistic. That'd be more fun. Okay. Let's get us in to there. And then I need to drop the anchor. Now, from here, we just gotta go out there and extend the thing. Just gotta push this right on off the left. Doesn't even really have to survive. This one doesn't have to survive. I don't care. That's just getting scrapped anyway. Come on. Why is it not retracting? Oh, there it goes. Like, jeez. Mowing toast. Inertia dampers may help. Actually, for the telehandler, no. Its problem was lack of weight and lack of strength in the rigidity of the actual arm. That's all. I know what its problems were. I've been using it for a while. I am acutely aware of where that thing has failed. I just never got around to rebuilding it. Ooh, I missed. Now, this one is actually a drone I salvaged. Believe it or not, it's actually a fighting craft. And unlock. So, like I said, I know why the telehandler failed. The inertial dampers were set correctly. It just didn't have the rigidity to do what it needed to do. It's fine. And we'll drop you right here. Yeah. I want you actually on the platform. And that'll help. You know, out of pure curiosity, how good are you at acting? Not. I'm terrible. That's why I do this. I don't have to worry about acting. I just get to be me. And track it in. Lock it down. So at this point, the biggest problem we have is all of our stuff needs power. So we're not going to be able to go out and fetch more stuff because I was out for a long time today looking for stuff earlier and nothing really got charged because of that. And me and some streams and others acting or something to be fun. Oh no, I think it's perfectly fun. I like the idea of doing the acting and the voice, you know, the voices or whatever. I'm just not good at it. And I've always been of a philosophy, if you're not good at it, don't push yourself. um, to do it. What I am good at is blowing stuff up in Space Engineers, if you haven't noticed. Turn my brake off. I've got enough power in this thing to actually get the platform parked. I think. What I'm gonna have to do is put the battery. The batteries are not. There's not a charge thing for the batteries. That's not good. I'll have to fix that. Yeah, just do the characters, make it easy to start. Oh no, I completely agree. It's a lot of fun to do that. I've tried many times, and I'm just not good at it. It's just me. Batteries. You have 2 batteries in this one. Well, I take that back. I don't know if I have. I think I only have 1 battery on this one. Because this one doesn't count. Where's the other battery? Other batteries, I think, on the inside. Yeah, there's no batteries. Where's the batteries at? Delete this block. You're a battery. I know that one's a battery. So strange. Now, there's also one more battery here somewhere. Special power connector. Save. Now, the one I gotta delete is this one here. Special containing power. Okay. That's one I don't want in the list. So when I pull the batteries up, and I go down the list, special containing power, save that. Now these guys, I want them on recharge. And this one I want to die. Once this one's dead, I'll take it away. If you delete the battery, I'm gonna groan in pain. Considering I can't make batteries? I don't have the ability to make batteries? Alright. That'll be good. This. Over there. Now, camera. And come on, baby. No, I missed. All right. Try lining that up again. Come on. What do you mean you're not lined up? What do you mean it's not lined up? Alright, alright. It's fine. I can make all this stuff work. We're not disconnected. Let me just get this thing straightened out. I think we'll be okay. There it goes. I wasn't pulled far enough forward. Probably due to the damaged blocks. Plates. There we go. Now I just put this back together. We're good to go. Let's see if anybody else needs plates. Because, you know, we have had to patch, like, literally everything around here. Because of the whole container shenanigans. Okay. Yeah, we can go underneath. There we go. Alright. So now we're good to go. This is a fighter. I don't know what's wrong with it in our reality. I probably just need to get a bunch of components. It's probably all it needs is just a bunch of, like, motors or whatever. You know. Grab these out and maybe get back. Yeah, it's got guns. That it does have. It's just about. It's got an override turned on. Oh, crap. Okay. Jeez. There's the whole back end of the fighter. That's what I get for not checking for overrides first. I know better. Fun fact. I did something stupid. Now, positive note, the most expensive thing on here, which is the battery, is not totaled. So, that's a good thing. So, what do we have left here? I got 3 engines, 1 down. Two pointing forward. So I've lost my lateral thrusters and I've lost my other down thruster, my forward thrusters. Why is this thing still moving? Why is it still moving? Do you have an override on you? No. Override disabled. Override disabled. No, the overrides are all disabled, but is there a gyro or something on here? What's causing it to do that? Gyroscope. Access denied. Ah, the gyroscope. Where's the gyroscope? Where is your gyroscope? Thruster. Thruster. That was the remote unit. Where's the gyroscope? There you are. There. Now, find the gyroscope. Disable the override controls. Make sure that was 0. Disable the override controls. Power 100%. Okay. Well, at least it didn't blow it up. No, it was a. I have the video of it from earlier. I think I have that on the video from when I was recording. This thing flew straight into me earlier today. It was actually quite comical. Oh, fine, I'll go get some power. Now, granted, it was not cheap to do that. Blowing that thing up did cost me quite a bit in resources because I did lose, 3 engines? And those aren't exactly cheap, considering they're kind of hard to come by. But I do have a small stockpile. See, I have a small stockpile. So I can work with the engines. Gee, you do not hold run. Yeah, that sounds like fun. So, this thing is now access denied on the battery. That's going to be a little tougher to do. Batteries are touchy. They're super touchy. Ah! Blew the cells. Fine. Get a new power cell. Because I have in my event. That's cool. There we go. Now, repair this. Now, this thing, if I actually give it just a touch, let's try a little more. Want just enough of flux. Give me a little more pressure. Went just off the ground. No, you don't. No, you don't. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Come on. Da, da, da. Advantage to being able to, be able to control your jet. Okay, so what's smoking here? Don't think anything's broken. I think it's just going to run low on power soon. I don't see what's... Oh, the connector. The connector's busted. That's an easy fix. Just have to... There we go. There we go. Now, to make this thing fly again, I'm going to need at least 3 engines. You'll work. Actually, you know what? As odd as this sounds, I might actually have 3 engines sitting out in the yard. Or sitting loose in the field in here. I think I brought in some engines earlier that I haven't put away yet. Maybe? Maybe not. It'll be on a red truck. So, red truck, red truck, red truck, red truck. No, that's a hydrogen tank. No, not you. Not you, not you. You're empty. Nope. Okay. So, no loose engines. Now, granted, this is a little cheaper than, doing hydrogen, but, Ground vehicles are definitely the way to go when you can't make engines. But I want to use this as kind of like a scouting craft. So what I'm going to do is probably give it 2 more engines. In the up thrust. And then give it a cockpit. So, get back here. So rather than having a remote on it, I'm going to use a cockpit. And go from there. So let's find ourselves a cockpit. Honestly, what is it, the rover one? Let's see. No. Yeah, the rover cockpit. I think this one would work. Can use a saddle cockpit. Don't know. Does this give me the options of the others? Helm. Cab. No. So, let's look at a rover. Let's look at a saddle. Let's look at a saddle. Oh, yeah, that's right. These things are too wide. Not a 3. That could be a problem. Hmm. Control chair. I'm gonna have to sort this out at some point. I can just do a helm. That would be funny. Control seat. Let's see here. Do a buggy cockpit. Rotor cockpit. No. Actually, let's go with the joke helm. Because it's just funnier. Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's also after midnight, which is well after I usually log off. So I'm going to leave this mess here. And what we'll do is we'll pick up tomorrow with this insanity tomorrow night. And then we'll see if LECC delivers my ship tomorrow. They might do that. I don't know when they're supposed to deliver it. But according to the letter we got today, it's going to be delivered soon. So, we'll see if that shows up tomorrow. And we'll see what happens. Yes, East Coast, and I start at between 8 and 9 p.m. East Coast time. So, give you an idea when I pop on. So, thank you for dropping in. Like I said, next time, tomorrow, we're going to build that little fighter. So, we'll see what happens there. So, thank you for dropping in. Look forward to seeing you again, and have a good night.